Strength, resilience. The grizzly bear is a living symbol of the wild power of North America. As a master predator, the grizzly bear is not only strong but also extremely cunning in every attack. Have you ever witnessed crazy grizzly bear attacks? Let's explore the most dramatic moments captured on camera. 1. North America's apex predator, the grizzly bear. In the vast wilderness of North America, the grizzly bear is an undying symbol of strength and resilience. Where forests meet frozen plains, they dominate with their keen hunting instincts and superior survival intelligence. Not hunting indiscriminately, grizzly bears are natural strategists. They calculate every step. They wait every second. They weigh up to half a ton but charge at over 35 miles per hour. Their sense of smell detects prey from more than a mile away. With patience and sheer strength, they silently observe, then strike the finishing blow. This is the unstoppable predator of North America. However, life in the deep forest is not always a successful hunt. Grizzly bears do not hesitate to scavenge when food is scarce. It is the secret to surviving the cold winters when prey is scarce. This does not diminish their status. On the contrary, it proves the power of adaptation and the master omnivorous nature. Deep in the wilderness, the bear's keen sense of smell leads to a secret feast under the cold ice. Then the salmon migration comes. Millions of fish swim upstream to their spawning grounds. Grizzly bears don't need to chase. They pick the right spot, the place where the fish must pass. All it takes is a moment, a lightning-fast pounce. The fish is tossed out of the water and the bear catches it in midair. Some become professional fishermen, standing still for hours, eyes glued to the water. The perfect combination of strength, intelligence, and skill. A warrior of nature, both fearsome and majestic. But the real challenge begins when grizzly bears come face to face with agile prey like deer. Deer calves, despite their young age, possess excellent hiding abilities. Born with little or no scent, they are virtually invisible to grizzly bears' keen sense of smell. So the bears cannot rely on scent alone, but must persistently search through dense undergrowth. It is a meticulous pursuit that requires patience and perseverance. In the Rocky Mountains, an estimated 1/3 of newborn calves are preyed upon by grizzly bears each year, but not always as they wish. This time, the deer hid successfully. After several failed attempts, the grizzly bears did not give up. They returned, silently approaching from behind the dense bushes. With superior strength and determination, they caught the fawn and quickly dragged the prey away from other competitors. A precious meal for the grizzly bears. But the average adult grizzly can eat up to 40 kilograms of food a day, and that's just the beginning. The bear stashes the rest away. His eyes are on the horizon. A herd of deer is drinking by the stream. The bear moves slowly. Each step is silent. When he's within range, he speeds up. Over 35 miles an hour. Seconds later, Another deer is down. After many challenging hunts, the grizzly bear continued to show its relentless perseverance when it continued to choose a new target, a moose. The chase lasted nearly 20 minutes in the North American wilderness. A grizzly bear persistently followed a herd of moose calves. It was in no hurry. Its target was the last, slowest one. Finally, the bear caught the smallest moose. The decisive moment happened quickly and powerfully. The North American moose, the largest deer on Earth, stands nearly 7 feet tall at the shoulder and weighs more than 1,500 pounds, and is a symbol of strength and solitude. They are strong swimmers, easily ford deep snow, and are difficult prey. But the grizzly bear is not one to give up easily. The pursuit is relentless. After just a few minutes in the water, the grizzly has the moose under control. But it takes the bear nearly half an hour to divert the moose to the east bank of the river and pin it there. The bear's superior swimming ability and strength ensure that it does not miss its prey even in the most difficult of environments. The grizzly bear had just finished a hard-earned meal after a battle when the wolves appeared. The relentless battle began. This was an opponent not to be underestimated. With the strength of numbers and the ability to coordinate the pack, the wolves were the grizzly bear's greatest challenge. They lurked in the dark, waiting for an opportunity to seize food. But the grizzly bear had a terrifying bite force of up to 975 pounds per square inch. It growled, stood firm, and used its superior strength to keep the spoils. The confrontation was long, tense, and exhausting. In the end, the grizzly bear still quickly snatched the delicious prey away from the wolves. But bears are not always overwhelming. A lone grizzly bear was scavenging for carcasses when 10 wolves surrounded him. The wolves joined forces, aggressive and not easily subdued. The encounter was fierce. The grizzly was cornered.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at what's happening.
But the bear's strength and aggression forced the wolves to retreat. Sometimes fighting occurs not only between species but also within grizzlies themselves. Male bears fiercely compete for mating rights and territory. Large tracts of land, from 70 to more than 600 square miles, are heavily guarded. Males mark their territory with claw marks on tree trunks, stray tufts of fur, and distinctive scents. When mating season or food is plentiful, tensions rise. Clashes become inevitable. The ritual begins with a standing stance, a stare down, and a roar that echoes through the forest. If neither side backs down, the fight rages on. The force is raw but fierce, and each blow can inflict serious injury. Researchers in Yellowstone have recorded 20 to 40 such encounters each year, about a third of which result in serious injuries. The fight is a testament to the fierceness of territoriality and power in the grizzly bear world. Aside from physical strength, the grizzly bear's will to protect its territory and cubs also sets it apart. A mother bear is a symbol of courage and resilience. After a long winter in a cold, snowy den, when her cubs are still young, the mother bear is always on high alert. Whether facing wolves, lynxes, or even adult males of her own species, she does not retreat. The survival of her cubs depends on her ability to protect and guide them, helping them find food safely and avoid danger. In the wild, grizzly bears exist as an integral part of the ecosystem, a living symbol of primal power and unparalleled adaptability. If you love the journey to discover breathtaking wild moments like this, don't forget to watch the next video to experience with me more surprising and interesting stories from the world of wild animals.